Hey, do you want to know what the top 5 neighborhoods are in Reno? Then stick around. Hey everyone, it's David Tully back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 top Reno neighborhoods in my opinion. If you like this type of content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below or reach out to me directly. And if you're thinking about buying a house, check out the video I recently did. All right, first let's talk about Damonte Ranch, also called South Reno. It's a super popular neighborhood in the Reno area. You know, you have a lot of great schools such as Brown Elementary, Poliquitas Elementary, DePauli Middle School, and Damonte Ranch High School. And, you know, you have some awesome parks like the Damonte Ranch Park, and you know, you got some beautiful walkways behind the Damonte Ranch Park that take you through the wetlands and, you know, give you beautiful views of Mount Rose and the neighborhoods, and you'll just absolutely love living in the area. And another great thing about the area is, you know, there's so many amenities close by. You know, you have the Summit Mall with several shops, you have Safeway that's going to be here soon, you have Smith's, you have Sprouts, you have Winco, and not to mention we have Renown Hospital, which is just 3 to 4 miles away. And if you're curious about home prices in Damonte Ranch, they typically start in about the high 300s to low 400s, you know, depending on if you're looking for a townhouse or a single family house, all the way up to $1 million and up. And if you're thinking about a new construction house in South Reno, we still have a few builders building in the area, such as D. Loretto, Lennar, and Toll Brothers. So if you have any other questions about Damonte Ranch, just reach out. I'd be happy to help you. All right, let's talk about Double Diamond. Double Diamond is also located in South Reno, very close to Damonte Ranch. So when you hear somebody say South Reno, could mean Double Diamond or Damonte Ranch. But, you know, we're gonna talk about Double Diamond at the moment. You know, we've got some great schools in the area such as Double Diamond Elementary, DePauli Middle School, and Damonte Ranch High School. You know, we've got some awesome parks like Comstock Park, which is kind of in the heart of Double Diamond, and there's several other parks scattered through Double Diamond. And you know, you got some awesome walkways, but it's overall very similar to Damonte Ranch. And you know, like I said, it's in the same South Reno area. And if you're curious about home prices in Double Diamond, it's going to be very comparable to Damonte Ranch because, like I said, it's in the same MLS area called South Meadows. But you know, it's going to be a little bit closer to the amenities, you know, such as the shopping centers, the hospital, you know, the freeway, and things like that. So it's very accessible. All right, next let's talk about Northwest Reno. You know, there's several parts to Northwest Reno, but we're going to start off with Old Northwest, which kind of starts off in the Keystone area, goes over to the 7th Street, Kings Row, and also kind of the West University near UNR area, which is, you know, which is why it's popular for college kids, or, you know, which is why a lot of people like it. It's also very accessible to downtown, and, you know, there's a lot of other amenities nearby, such as parks, shopping centers, and, you know, bars and restaurants. And you know, if Old Northwest really isn't your thing, you know, you can just drive a few minutes over to the newer parts of Northwest, which kind of start in the Las Brisas, Mayan, and Robb Drive areas. So you're going to be a little bit closer to the amenities there. And you know, you're going to have awesome views of the Peavine Mountains and Sierras, depending on where you are. And you know, you also want to think about the elevation. Northwest Reno and many parts of Northwest Reno, elevation is going to be about 4,800 to 4,900, which is 300 to 400 feet higher than Reno. Reno's at about 4,500, and you know, that's something to keep in mind. So it can get a little bit windier at times, and you know, sometimes Northwest Reno is the only area that gets snow, and you know, other areas of Reno might not get snow. And if you're curious about home prices in Northwest Reno, they kind of start in the high 300s to low 400s, all the way up to the, you know, 700-800s, depending on where you are in the older Northwest or the newer Northwest, and you know, of course, depending on size. All right, next I want to talk about Somersett. Somersett is also kind of located in Northwest Reno, but it's a little bit different than the other parts of Northwest Reno I previously talked about. Somersett is an awesome golf course community tucked away in Northwest Reno. You know, it's got an awesome 24,000 square foot clubhouse that has pools, spas, fitness centers, you know, tennis courts, and it's just an awesome recreational area. I used to love going to that pool. And it has an awesome 9-hole golf course, which is called the Canyon 9. It's only a 3-par, so it's, you know, it's kind of more for on the weekends or, after work. But, if you're thinking about buying a house in Somerset and you're curious about prices in the area, it really just depends. They have some single family homes with attached common walls in some gated communities that kind of start in the high 300s to low 400s, but the majority of homes in Somerset are going to be 500,000 and up. And some houses in Somerset can be well over $1 million, kind of just depending on the size and what you're looking for. So it varies quite a bit. But Somerset is a beautiful community tucked away, and it can get a little windy up there at times and a little bit more snow than certain parts of Reno, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous area and you'll love it there. All right, the next community I want to talk about is Arrowcreek. Arrowcreek is a very private, secure, and gated neighborhood kind of in the South Reno area. They have two awesome championship golf courses, one called the Legend course and one called the Challenge course. And if you're curious about the clubhouse is 21,000 square feet currently, and they have pools and spas and private dining and fitness centers. But if you think that's a lot, they're going to be adding on 19,000 square feet, and they're currently working on it right now. It should be done supposedly sometime by the end of the year, but you know how construction goes. And they're currently spending about $70 million in updating it. So it's going to be absolutely insane, and I think you'll love it. But one thing I want to mention is the membership fees can be a little steep, but if you're planning to really use the amenities and live in the community for quite a while, I can see it being very, very worthwhile. And if you're curious about home prices in Arrowcreek, it really just depends on the size of the home. Most of the homes up there are semi-custom or custom homes. There's not really any new builders out there, but obviously you can buy a lot and build a custom home if you'd like. But homes in Arrowcreek kind of start in the 700 plus range, and you could easily go in the $1 million, $2 million, $3 million range. So if you have any other questions about Arrowcreek, just let me know. Hey, if you have any questions about the neighborhoods I talked about, such as Damonte Ranch, Double Diamond, Northwest Reno, Somersett, or even Arrowcreek, just leave the questions down in the comments below or reach out to me directly. And if you're moving to the area and thinking about buying a house in one of these neighborhoods and need help, just reach out. I'd be happy to take care of you. And if you like this type of content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.